Money is a measurement of value. It's not a medium of exchange. It is a medium of exchange of value. Your biggest problem is you're looking for money. Raise your value and money will look for you. I look at so many musicians even in this country, and I've met some few ones, and when I talk to them I realize something. They just don't know how to be celebrities. They can be popular but they can't be celebrity. Because if you are popular, your money can go, but your celebrity status can bring you back to money. I'm talking about developing a value that people look at you and go like, yeah, he's coming, he's arrived, he's just coming in. That thing will open doors for you. It's a value that opens doors. Wow. Money comes to measure value. This is the reason why people who have won the lottery and they were broke 5 months later. One guy in UK won about 3 million or something. He was this refuse collector, these guys, that hang on that truck, refuse truck, and then pick up beans and he played the lotto and won 3 million pounds. The first thing he bought was all his friends. This one a car, and some houses. He never bought his own house. He bought land, open land, and he bought cars. And every day he would wake up with his friends and they go to ram into each other. The cars ram. 6 months he was back again hanging. What happened? Because money is not a medium of exchange in that sense. It is a medium of value, exchange of value. It comes to measure if you have value. If it doesn't find value, it runs away. We don't respect money. In Africa, you can literally pick up $100, not somebody lost. Get into UK today. If you pick up 10 cents, you are a dangerous, spiritually active. Your eyes can see. To pick up a pound, somebody lost in Britain. No. That's why when you go to dinners with white folk in Britain and you pay for them, they'll tell you, no, I pay for myself. Yeah, they will refuse. Because they know the value of that £1. You don't. So what we lack is value. So if you look at the Bible, it keeps on telling us our value, our value, our value. Jesus died for us. This happened. Let me explain to you something. If you look closely, we did this before, this exercise. They kind of calculated the value of a human being. And I believe it went to 40 million, right? If you could harvest every organ and chemical in your body, you could make 45 million. See, that every organ. But the average value is what? You can fetch around 550,000. If we are using economy, just you take every organ and sell it, 45 million. But if we sell all of you, 500,000, yet you are worth nothing. It's because you're not taking your value seriously. Not everyone should be able to access you. And sometimes we overestimate our value. Let me give you this example. At 18, you have every boyfriend saying, I love you. You'll be like, no, I don't want. I want to concentrate on my education. At 25, is a God, see me through. At 35, anyone God you who is available, I'm ready. I can't deny your will or Father. So even though you are valuable, you should look for real value. And say, okay, this is where I am. I can accept A, B, C, D. But if I value myself, imagine what will be your story. What could be your story as a man? The day you get married, you say, I am a virgin. I've never slept with anyone. What could be your value as a woman? The day you get married, you say, I've never slept with anyone, and it is provable. That even the person who marries you will say, you know what? I found her like this. I broke this. I might have problems here and there, but guess what? This one was well kept for me. It removes even some arguments in a marriage. You lose your value now. Who on earth thinks you're valuable? And sometimes our words make us lose our value. I had an argument, and people are in my office. So he doesn't love me. I said, well, how do you know he doesn't? He was kissing me with his eyes open. Hey. I said, give me an example. This was the example. He kissed me with his eyes open. How did you learn this reality? That if someone loves you, they close their eyes when they kiss you. That means you are well experienced in this kissing business. Because if it was one man you kissed and he had closed his eyes, you would not make a... But your value is too low. You kissed so many of them. And all of them were closing their eyes. Now you find one. Harare from Harare. He does not close his eyes. This one will be like, While it's in the heart, this guy loves you, but the kiss now is... Maybe he wants to look around. He can't be sleeping. This business requires your eyes open. You don't love me. You never text me. You never... How do you know this is the way people love each other? Experience. So your experience becomes your torture and your punishment and the end of your value. Because now I get to know you are so experienced in this type of thing that I'm a newbie. Money comes to measure value. And sometimes value is seen by closing your mouth. Not everyone should know where you are. What you're doing in life. You see what I just did. I just did this. I just done. No. Not everyone. I told you, I'm a person who needs to show by example and live by example. But you see, I said, we need a mountain where we can build a house from here to there. My wife is like, no. Let's find a house with big walls so nobody can see inside. A conflict of interest. She thinks cover up. I'm thinking, let people see. But if she had said, let people see, and I'm saying cover up, why is she thinking of this? That means her mindset is protect. And we don't care about what people think as long as we are enjoying. I'm thinking, people got to see. So some people don't need to see. Protect your value. There are people who presented themselves well. Even in our boarding schools. In our schools, they were not beautiful. They were not handsome. They just were well kept. And they took over. You just knew. They didn't say anything. The way they presented themselves. Turn to your neighbor, say, dress the way you want to be addressed. They just knew how to dress. They just knew how to take care of themselves. And value increased. It's later on in life when your value increases, then you say, oh, we are the same level. Why is it that when poor people are poor and when they get rich, they feel the person that they were not able to approach is now approachable? What happened? Are they different people? Yeah, different in value. Now they realize my money can make me approach you. Confidence has increased because they've increased value. What you're not doing is to increase in value. You're not reading up on things that will give you value. You're not increasing your brain power by just reading around solutions that can give your community a hand. You can't. You're not doing it. So since you're not doing it, nobody cares about you. So what can men do? Value is obtained by finding a mentor. Following somebody you follow, that your wife, your girlfriend, whosoever it is, your friends know. If we call that guy when I have a problem with him, he will submit. You are a dangerous person if you have nobody who is above you. In marriage, if she can't call Pastor Chris, she's in danger. My own father, if he's drinking water, he doesn't advertise someone's brand. He will put a cloth around the bottle. Cover it. It doesn't matter. Check even on previous videos. You look when he's sitting down. The water is covered. And one time I asked him, I said, I wanted to buy you a watch, but I'm seeing you don't wear watches. He said, why would I be advertising someone's product? I said, I'm too big for these products. He says, do you know how many people will buy watches just because I wore them? The exact brand. Millions will go haywire, look for every Rolex. And have not been paid. value now. Let Pastor Chris hold one book by another author. See what will happen to that book. It will be a bestseller by the next minute. Everyone wants to know what is inside. And yet you, the author, you will never pay him. The publishing company never pays him. But he has put the value, his own value onto your product. He understands who he is.